Hello, hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are kicking off fall. We're going to be drawing a football player, and you can follow along with the picture on the left. So let's start with his head. For that, we're just going to draw a circle. Then we're going to come down and draw his body. For that, we're going to draw one line right under his head. Right on the left, this line's going to be longer. And then on the right side, this line's going to be a little shorter. So you should have two lines just like that right there. The right side short and the left side longer. And then we're going to come down and start his legs. For that, we're going to draw a curve right under these two lines. Just like that right there. Then we're going to bring it down. We're going to just follow this top curve, come down, and then we'll just connect it right here. So that is the beginning of his legs. Then we're going to come over here on the right side, bring a line down. This is going to be the bottom part of his leg, just like that. Same thing on the left side, just bring a line straight down, and then we'll connect it. And then this part right here is going to be the back leg. So this is going to be his knee. What we're going to do is draw a curve up and down, and then we'll do one on the top. So this will be the lower part of his leg. And then we'll go ahead and add his feet. We're just going to do a basic shape for that right now. So just come up right under this line here, draw a little arch, come up, and then come straight down. So narrow on the left side and wide on the right, and then just connect it at the bottom. So that's the start of his shoe. Same thing on this side. Come down right under this line here and draw a little arch. Come straight down and connect it just like that. His foot is going to be bent, so out here we're going to draw a little line to the left and then straight down. So it looks like his foot is bent. This is going to be his heel area, and then the front of his foot is right here. Alright, now we'll go ahead and sketch in his arms. For the right arm, we're just going to draw two lines straight out, one on top and one on the bottom. And then for his left arm, we're going to draw a V shape. We're going to come right under the bottom of his head here on this left side, come up, and then bring it back down. That's the top of his arm. Then we're going to follow this top line on the inside. Just come up and straight down, just like that right there. So that is our shape so far. Now we're going to go ahead and start on his head. For that, let's pencil in the helmet. We're going to start up top, draw a line straight across. This is just going to be a rough idea of where the helmet's going to be. And then we're going to curve it down, just come down and right back into the left side, just like that. And we're going to make the helmet a little bit larger than his head. So we're going to follow this line back out, just like that right there, and then follow the curve of his head. Right on top, just like that, all the way around, and then bring it right back into this left side here. So we want his helmet to be a little bit larger than the head, and then we can erase this line here. Okay, there's the beginning of his head. Now we're going to go ahead and add his face. For that, we're going to use a guideline. Just come down and curve it from the top down to the bottom. This is just going to give us an idea where to put his nose and his eyes. So come down about a quarter of the way, draw a little curve for his nose, just like that. And then we're going to draw his eyebrows on top, right through the line of this helmet here. So that we're just going to draw a V, just like that, and you can connect it to this center line here. That'll help you line everything up. And then we're going to bring another one over, and we're going to come down and back to the center line, then back up and in. So those are his eyebrows. So we can go ahead and erase some of these lines here. We'll erase this center line and the ones through his eyes. All right, now we can go ahead and add his eyes. For that, we're just going to come out on the right side, draw a curve out, bring it down, and it's going to connect to the bottom part of the nose, or the top part of the nose here. Just like that, a curve there. And then same thing here, we're going to bring it from the nose, just bring it back up. Just like that. And then right under his nose, we're going to start his mouth. We're just going to draw a curve line up, right under his eye here, bring it down, back around, and right into the top part of his mouth. Then we'll go ahead and draw a line in the center of his mouth. This is going to be the start of his teeth, just like that. And then come down 2 lines through that center line there for his teeth. And then we're going to add some eyes in the center here. So just draw a large circle, the little reflection. Go on the right side, same thing, just draw a large circle, the little reflection. And then we're going to come out on the right side, right under his eye, draw a little line out. This is going to be his cheek. So bring it out, and then just come right back down into his head here. And then we can erase this little line coming through here. And then we'll go ahead and add some detail to the helmet. I still want this helmet a little bit larger, so I'm going to come on the left side, bring it up, and just kind of follow this top line here. Just make it a little bit bigger. Just like that right there. Make it a little bit larger. And then I can erase this line here. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and add some detail to the helmet. On the left side, we're going to add a little oval. This is going to be his ear hole. And then right in the center, we're just going to draw another little curve through the oval there and make it look like the helmet is thicker on that left side there, like we're seeing the inside of it. And then we're going to come down and we're just going to draw another guideline just to give us an idea where the center of the helmet is. Just like that. Now we're going to add his face guard. Now this is kind of hard because it's hard to see the face, so you don't have to add this if you don't want to, but we're going to go ahead and put it in just so you can see how it looks. For that, we're just going to draw a rectangle right on top of his eyebrows here. Just bring it all the way over, just like that. And then right below his eyebrow, this is going to be the start of the guard, his face guard. So just follow it on top, bring it down on the left, and just come across right at the bottom of the ear hole here. And then we're going to draw the face guard part. For that, we're going to draw a line right at the bottom here. It comes straight out. Bring it up and in. Then we're going to do another one right on top of that. Just come out and bring it up right past his cheek here and bring it back in. All right, and then we want to kind of erase some of these lines in the center of the guard. All right, so now we can go ahead and start on his top half of his body. For that, we're going to draw the shoulder pad. Just come up right underneath the bottom of his head. Come up and down. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Just come out. This is going to be the back side of his arm here. Come up and over right into the top of the head. Then we can erase these lines here. Alright, so that's what we should have so far. If you need time, you can go ahead and pause the video. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start on the left side of his hand. For that, we're going to come up top here and just draw a line straight across. We're going to curve it in. This hand is going to be wrapping around the football, so we're going to curve it down and bring it up for the thumb and back down. Then right under the thumb, we're going to curve it right back down, just like that. So his finger is going to be wrapping underneath the ball. So we're going to draw one knuckle here, and we're going to make it look like it's coming up. So one knuckle, then draw another one on top of that, then another one on top of that, and then just bring this out a little bit and back into the top of his glove there. And then we can put in the football. For that, just come right under the thumb, bring it up, and then back in, just like that right there. And we'll erase this line going through the football. Alright, now we'll start on his right hand here. Erase some of these lines. Alright, for his right hand, we're going to draw a circle. This is going to be a stiff arm. So we're going to start with a circle, and then we're going to come out on the left here, draw his thumb, just like that right there. And then we're going to start on his fingers. This first finger is going to be a little longer, and then just come down, make this one a little bit smaller, and one right under that a little bit smaller. And then follow this down. We're going to come out and make this part of his glove here. Then we're going to erase some of these lines. Alright, once you have those guidelines erased, we're going to come down and make the palm of his hand. We're just going to make a little crease. So come up on the left side, bring it down and back in. Then we're going to come on this thumb and bring that in a little bit, just like that. And then draw a line right under his fingers here. Alright, so that is the stiff arm. And then we're going to come down here and connect this sleeve to the bottom of the football, just like that, right into his back. And we're going to bring it down. We're going to come out and curve it in, so it's going to look like his shirt is coming up. So we want to have that shape right there for the back. And then we're going to make this leg a little bit bigger, so come up, just make it a little bit wider, just like that. Remember, this is just a guideline, just to give us an idea where to put stuff. We're going to bring it back down, and then we're going to follow this bottom line, but we're going to come down and out. So that is going to be the back part of his leg. And then go ahead and erase these lines in the center. Alright, so that's the shape we should have for the leg so far. Now for this bottom line here, we're going to come up and just bring it through a little bit, right like that. And then we're going to draw his calf. So come underneath, just draw a little curve, and then right into this bottom part of his ankle here. Alright, so right here we just come straight across for his shoe. We're going to bring it down and follow this line around. We're going to draw some cleats on the bottom. Just come up and down, straight across, and then right to the top of his shoe, just like that right there. And we can erase some of these lines going through his shoe. Okay, so now that we have this front leg done, let's go ahead and start on the back leg. For that, we're just going to come down and draw a little curve out, just like that right there for his knee. Bring it down. And we're going to come straight across, and this is going to be the top of his shoe. And then curve it right back into the top of the shoe here. Then we're going to come out a little bit on the top of his calf. Just make a little arch like that. Bring it back down into his ankle. Then we'll erase some of these lines going through here. And then just like we did on this front shoe, we're going to come down and just draw some cleats. Just come up and down. And we want to make it look like this is his heel, so we're just going to draw some more cleats coming out just like that right there. Then we can erase these lines. Then we're going to add a line right on top of the cleats. This is going to separate his sole from the top of his shoe. Just like that. Do the same thing on this side. And we're just going to draw a little line down and over. These are going to look like laces. Same thing on this back foot here. Just bring it down and come across just like that right there. And we're just going to draw a little arch for the front of his shoe. Now all we need to do is add some detail to him. So that we're going to go ahead and put some numbers on the top of his helmet. I'm just going to do a random one, and we're going to curve this. So we're going to just do a 12, a 1 and a 2. Just come down, kind of follow the shape of the helmet, bring it back and up, and then same thing here. And you can do any number you like. If you have a favorite player, you can put his number on here. So we're just going to do a 12. Then we're going to come down here and draw his collar. So just going to draw a V shape, just like that. Draw a little neckline. And we'll do a 12 on his jersey here. So we want to make it look like the jersey is wrapping around, so we're not going to draw the whole 2, just a little part of it. Come down just like that, and then back like that. So it looks like we can't see all of his jersey. And then up on the helmet, we'll just give him a stripe. Just follow this guideline on the left and on the right side. And we'll erase this guideline going through the center here. Then we'll do a little accent line on his glove. A little crease right there on top. And then we'll just give him a stripe on his sleeves. On each side, just come down. We've got a stripe on each side. And then we're going to draw his pants. For that, just draw a line right across here. One in the front and then one in the back. We'll just draw some lines, make it look like this leg is a little darker in the back here. And then another line straight across, and this is going to be his socks. We'll draw some lines straight up. Just make it look like he's wearing some socks. Same thing on this side. Just draw a line straight across, a couple lines up, and then maybe a little accent line there. Make it look like the rib of his sock. And then we'll draw a stripe on his leg. For that, we want to make it look like his leg is curving up. So we're going to come down, bring it right into the end of his pant leg. Same thing on top, just follow the same line. Just like that right there. And then on the bottom of his jersey, we'll color this in. So it looks like the inside part of his jersey is dark. And then just like the sleeves, we're just going to put another little line just like that. And then for this arm here, we're going to erase this line. And we're going to bring it over just a little bit. And then to make it look like he's running, we're going to do a couple little pieces of grass here, just like that. Make it look like he's on a field, and then just come straight across. You just maybe do another little piece of grass. And then we're going to draw some lines on his feet. One there, then one on the back of his leg here. We'll do another one up here. And then maybe one more in the back where he's carrying the ball. So that makes it look like he's moving and running. And now we'll just add a couple little details on the football. We'll do the white stripe on the front. Just curve it over just like that. And then we're going to draw the laces on the ball. Just draw a line over. Draw one around it, kind of like a little oval. And then just draw a couple little lace lines coming across. And there you have it. There is our finished football player. Now all we need to do is outline it and add some color. Alright, here's our finished picture. We hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you'd like to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing to support the channel. And remember, be kind, work hard, and keep drawing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks!